39-year-old LeBron James has been terrorizing the league for the past 21 years, breaking records and winning championships. But even as he gets into his final years, he is still showing off and evolving. LeBron started off his career as a flashy teenager with high-flying dunks and athleticism, but as time has gone on, we have seen him transform his game into a more efficient, better style of play. He has also found a way to better get his teammates involved, because he has transformed into a scorer from any level on the court, showing that if you disrespect him from three, he will let it fly, but that if you give him a lane, he will take it all the way to the rim. So sit back as we watch some recent highlights to show you how complete his game is and how his experience has put him ahead of his opponent. The Team USA exhibition games so far have done a great job in showing his scoring abilities, because while there are players on that team who can shoot better, like Steph, or players who are currently more athletic, like Anthony Edwards, LeBron still led Team USA in these exhibition games with 14.2 points per game, shooting 60.9% from the field. When his team has needed someone to step up, LeBron has been the one to do it. In Team USA's exhibition game against Team Germany, LeBron showed how dangerous he could be early on. Here, you can see him exploit the defense while showing off his athleticism, catching a lob from point guard Jrue Holiday. But he had only shown off that facet of his game until the US needed someone to take the reins in order to win. In the third quarter, we saw LeBron dribble the ball down the court with big man Daniel Tice on him. Instead of driving into the lane against someone who had a clear size advantage, he decided to back him down, hitting a tough mid-range and showing off his shot-making abilities. Just a couple minutes later, James had Daniel Tice on him once again. As his teammate Joel Embiid came for a screen, LeBron hit a between-the-legs dribble as Tice struggled to keep up. He then pulled up from the top of the key and hit a key three to put his team up by even more. If you look again, it does not look like LeBron did much, but his ability to show off every area of his scoring keeps the defense guessing, which is part of why Tice seemed so thrown off that LeBron did not drive with the ball. Later on, James showed off his excellent court vision off the ball, which is an underrated aspect of his very polished game. In this moment right here, Joel Embiid has the ball and is backing up his defender. LeBron just sits right there and notices that all of the attention is on Embiid and sees an opening in the middle of the court. So when he finally gets the ball from Embiid, he shows off his explosiveness, which is very impressive for a 39-year-old, and takes the ball all the way to the rack for an easy 2 points. Just a couple of plays later, LeBron catches a pass in the same exact spot, but he once again shows off his court vision, looking at the paint, which was stacked with 3 defenders keeping the lane cluttered. So he let it fly once again, punishing Team Germany for playing help defense while he was on the 3-point line. But while he has excellent court vision to realize that if there are defenders in the paint, that it will be hard to get a shot off, he is still skilled and strong enough to be able to cut through the defense if they are keeping the paint clogged up to get himself a bucket when his team needs one the most. In this play, LeBron is at the logo with German guard Dennis Schroeder all over him. Although Steph Curry comes for a screen, LeBron does not need it, as he is able to shake off Schroeder, but by the time he had successfully done that, Schroeder popped right back up. So LeBron uses brute force to get past Schroeder, getting a contested layup to fall in the late stages of the game. Another facet of LeBron's game that gets talked about a lot is his ability to set himself up with his passing. Here, against South Sudan, LeBron receives the ball from Jrue Holiday. Joel Embiid then comes up to the top of the key to get the ball from LeBron. Then LeBron takes a backdoor cut, which throws his defender off guard, leaving the lane wide open for LeBron to get the ball back and throw the ball down to get the energy going early. But LeBron not only uses his passing to get himself open, as we see here. After Devin Booker realized that his fast break was not going to work, he kicked the ball out to James. Although the US were outnumbered on the fast break, once they got settled in on offense, the less experienced South Sudanese team was a little bit confused. So, when LeBron got the ball and took it to the middle of the court, everyone converged on him. Jrue Holiday in the corner realized this and cut towards the basket, receiving a clean backdoor pass from LeBron for the easy layup. This too changes how the defense looks at him, because after he humiliates them with a pass, they become aware that another one may be coming. It leads them to anticipate what LeBron is going to do next, but all along, LeBron is one step ahead of them. In this highlight, LeBron punishes South Sudanese forward Majok Dung, playing one step ahead of the defense. In this play, LeBron once again passes the ball to his big man Embiid in order to let the play progress. As Steph Curry clears out and as Embiid dribbles the ball to the middle of the court, Dung falls behind, realizing that he will have to settle for one of 2 options. 1. He can close out on LeBron. However, if he does that, LeBron has already shown that he can get to the rim quickly, so he would just ultimately blow by him and get the easy 2 points. The other option is to not close out quickly, which would let LeBron get an easy shot off, but at least he could hope LeBron would miss. But LeBron did not miss, draining a 3, helping the US come back against the scrappy South Sudan team. While we all know how good LeBron's playmaking ability is, another very important part of his game is how he can get through his opponents in isolation on pure skill alone. In this play right here, LeBron dribbles the ball up the court, and it very quickly turns into an ISO for LeBron. LeBron's tough finishing ability makes him hard to guard, but here LeBron has the ability to change direction to get through the defender. First, he hits a clean behind-the-back dribble to get his defender going right, quickly followed by a between-the-legs crossover to get the defender going the opposite way. Then, LeBron is able to stop on a dime with another between-the-legs dribble, before blowing by the defender on the way to a strong left-hand layup off the glass. In the South Sudanese game, the US were down by 1 point with 15 seconds left, and it was LeBron with the ball. In this moment, LeBron once again used his isolation knowledge to get by the defender. But here, instead of using his change of direction, he uses his change of speed, lulling the defender to sleep with a couple of between-the-legs dribbles, before once again blowing by his defender using his strength. With a clean right-handed layup from the left side of the rim, which turned out to be the winning bucket for the US, keeping their undefeated record clean on the year so far. This time, LeBron was able to use his speed to get past Serbian defender Filip Petrusev. After catching a pass from Steph Curry, LeBron used his quick first step to keep Petrusev off balance, followed by a behind-the-back move to get to the rim. But Petrusev came down hard, fouling LeBron, which was no problem, because Bron was easily able to use his strength to withstand the foul, getting an and one to fall in. In this play here, LeBron was able to get behind the defense. Off of a defensive rebound, Jrue Holiday was able to make a cross-court pass to LeBron, who was able to throw down a mean one-handed jam. In the game against Germany, LeBron was able to pull the same thing off. Within the first 30 seconds of the game, LeBron was able to catch the Germany defense lacking while he got behind the lines for a reverse slam. The reason why he is able to repeatedly do this is because he is so good at anticipating and seeing what the other team is doing. In both of these instances, he is able to realize that his opponent was watching the shot rather than getting back on defense, and in both instances, he made them pay. In this play right here, LeBron was able to get one step ahead of the defense again, anticipating where the ball was going to go next. After some Tier 1 defense from guard Jrue Holiday, the ball was loose, but after some stellar hustle from Holiday, he was able to find James, who had gotten a quick first step on transition. LeBron was able to get down the court, beating his opponents, getting an and one dunk to go in, hyping up the US fans. If you look at that play again, you can see LeBron anticipate the pass and start running right before Holiday even looked his way. So once Holiday was able to finally turn around, James was there in full stride, getting a head start on the defense, which is exactly how he was able to beat every defender down the court. LeBron is a player who can do just about anything on the court. When you have a player who can shoot the ball from 3, drive to the lane with ease, back down anyone with his strength, and even dish out some passes to his teammates, you already have a great player. Pair all of those things with 21 years of NBA experience, and that is what you have in LeBron James. The 4-time NBA champion and 2-time Olympic gold medalist is one of the greatest athletes of all time, but he is not quite done yet. As the Paris Olympics are just getting started, there are going to be a lot of eyes on LeBron, especially since he was named the male flag bearer for the US, but we already know that he can live up to the hype. So for now, all we need to do is sit back and watch his greatness, because we all know that he will not be around for much longer. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you thought down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the episode if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.